Just thought I'd do a quick review of this new Morel MPS 400.4 or 4.400 I should say. It's their 4x70 watt amplifier. It's currently running Tempo Ultras in the back and Morel hybrids in the front. The amp that was in here previously was a JL 300-4 V3, which I'm going to put back in and sell my buddy, one of my friends, the Morel. However, I've got to tell you guys, for the money, this amplifier is amazing. It has an old school sound to it. It's a warm mid-range. Compared to other amps I've heard in this price point, I would take this all day long versus all of them. In fact, it's not too far away from this thing, which is twice the retail practically. If there's anything it reminds me of, it would probably be the older Zapco AG series. It's not quite as good as the like Z150s and Z220s from back in the day, but it has that warm hi-fi sound, which is something I just haven't heard from new car audio gear at this price. You know, these retail for like $349. What else? Are there any weaknesses? Yeah, it could use more power supply. If you push this amp hard, it does get into trouble. You know, I think the 4x70 is probably a real power. It's not one that's going to say 4x70 on paper and really put out 4x150. It is what it is. It's a great match if you have, you know, like a Tempo Ultra or an Alpine Type R or a JL C5 or some decent component set. I don't think you're going to be unhappy with it. I would definitely prefer this versus something like a JL XD amplifier. It's also fairly small. I mean, you can see the difference between like a Slash and this. It's substantially smaller. So if anyone's, you know, thinking, well, what does this thing sound like? You know, what has Morel done? They've done a really good job. I think the amp is a total win, and at the price point, you're not going to beat it. It's a perfect amplifier for driving components. Maybe one of these days I'll get around to testing their new 1.500 bass amplifier and see if it's any good. But for the price, this I would consider a best buy.